Okay, so there might be some kind of trip coming up. This could be a business trip that you're going to be taking. It might be to a very sunny place as well. And you're going to be working lots of long hours as well. So you might have, started something brand new, taking this business trip, but it involves a lot of hard work. But it looks like there's going to be a lot of success that comes in after you take this trip. Now, watch out for theft or loss. So while you're taking this trip, make sure that you're very, keep an eye on your things, really, because this is the card of the broken mirror. So there could be some kind of sudden loss or unexpected loss that comes in. So just make sure, or even theft. So just make sure that you're watching your belongings very carefully. So in the past, you might have been dealing with a gentleman from the past, and this person has had an impact on your career. They may have been, looking at your CV or looking at your past endeavors, trying to make a decision. Maybe they want to make some kind of offer to you. You are very, very focused on your work over here. You put your heart and soul into whatever you're doing. So you're very, very much, and you're enjoying what you're doing as well. Very much focused. You have an idea about what you want, and you're going after your goals. Now, going into the future, you've got the pink card over here, which is talking about lots of money coming in. So whatever this job is, this trip that you're going to be taking, this business trip, it's going to be able to generate a lot of finances for you. So something that is going to bring in more money for you. There are a lot of obstacles that you are going to have to face, but you will be able to overcome that with time, you'll be able to get over any kind of problems that you have to deal with. So you are going to be able to generate extra cash, extra money that will come in, and it's going to bring in maybe a lot of recognition, this particular trip. So it's going to be a very successful business trip that you will be taking. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Nine of Swords. So you're very stressed out in your work situation. You might be getting a lot of pressure from people on the top. You can see two people hanging over this poor man, and he looks very, very anxious. And maybe there's a lot of deadlines and pressures that you are dealing with at the moment. So you are very anxious about something, and you're having to, try and cope with this pressure, cope with all this. Maybe they're making a lot of demands on you at the moment. So you're trying to deal with that. That's the energy of being very anxious. Maybe you're not even sleeping well at night because of the stress. Now, you are working with somebody from your past with the Six of Cups. Maybe you've lost communication with them for a while. Maybe you didn't have such a good relationship with them in the past, but you will be working with them again. So make sure that you're trying to keep that, an open mind, keep that avenue of communication open. You don't want to end up having a bad relationship with them. It seems like, you may have had some kind of breakdown of communication with them, some kind of problem with them in the past, and now you're having to work with them again. Maybe this is the thing that is stressing you out. You don't really want to work with this person, and there you are working with them again, and, maybe they're somebody that is not too nice. They don't play nice, really. Maybe they have, sharp tongue, and they say things that are very hurtful to you. But you're going to have to work with them. Now, the Fool card is talking about, in the past year, you made some kind of decision, and you've started something new. You sort of reached a fork in the road of your career. You've started something brand new. You had to make a big decision over here. You took a lot of advice from people around you and finally made your decision. And it seems to have brought in, wealth. You've got the Ten of Pentacles over here. So, this decision was a good decision. Some kind of finance came in over here, and you sort of reached the top of what you wanted to achieve. So this new beginning was in your best interest, and it seems to have brought in some, good, maybe stability. It was a good career move. You've got the Page of Cups over here, so you're hoping that, you can... Maybe you're hoping this person that you work with turns out to be somebody that you can communicate all your problems to or your feelings to, or somebody that you get along with. So, you're hoping, maybe you're trying to offer them that friendship and hoping that they accept it. So maybe working with them has been stressful in the past, but you're hoping that situation calms down and you're able to work with them and you're able to communicate and work better with them. So you got the Three of Wands over here. So you are going to be doing some travel and, doing a lot of international collaboration, working with a lot of foreigners, foreign countries, overseas, a lot of international communication going on over here. You seem to be launching some kind of project and you're hoping that it comes back successfully. You're hoping that, it takes off in a big way. So there might be a lot of travel, you toing and froing, going and checking up on your project, and maybe communicating with a lot of people, maybe over the internet, but also even going over there to talk to them. So you're very focused on your work with the Three of Pentacles, and you're focused on it. You're trying to use it to open a lot of doors for you and bring in a lot of money. You're trying to build something really big. With the Three of Pentacles, it's usually them building cathedrals and churches and, big things that are going to last for a lifetime. So maybe this project is the beginnings of something big in the works, and you're hoping that it is a success. So going on around you, there seems to be something legal, some kind of legal documents that you're signing. Maybe there's some kind of legal decision that you're waiting for, pending, with regards to this new project that you're doing. Maybe you have, applied for some kind of license to do this particular job or do this particular project, and you're waiting for the decision to be made. So what you're hoping for, you're hoping that everything works out perfectly well. The Six of Swords, you're hoping that, you don't have any problems, that everything is smooth sailing. You have a vision in mind, you're going for it, and you're hoping that there are no obstacles or problems in your pathway, and that your success is, it's going to be smooth sailing. That's what you're hoping for. So you're the one that's in charge of this particular project. So you're in charge of a lot of people, it seems, with the Emperor card over here, and you're organizing. You might be handling the finances or the resources, and you're the one that's very much in control. You've taken the lead role there. You've got the Two of Pentacles over here. So you are trying to balance, or you're trying to, decide which aspect of this particular project you should give your attention to. So you are handling two things, two projects, something. You're the one that's handling all the how it works, the runnings of that particular project. You're trying to get your balance over there. You're trying to make sure that you give equal attention to both projects that you're handling. So there seems to be two things that you're doing at the same time. You're multitasking, it seems, and you're taking things very cautiously, very slowly, and it seems like there's somebody that's watching you, and you're under somebody's watchful eye as to how you're doing. You are having some problems and difficulties over here. You can see there's a lot of rocks over here, but you're managing to maintain your balance and maintain that stability, and you're keeping, you're keeping an eye on two things at the moment. You are going to be in charge of both these things, and you're trying to get that balance in order over here. It's going to be difficult. There's no doubt about it. You're going to have to decide which one demands more of your attention than the other, and you're going to have to try and keep things on even keel as well. Now you've got the High Priestess over here, which is saying that you can see there's two dragons over here. So there will be, some problems that crop up over here. You have the knowledge and information to be able to handle these projects quite successfully, and you have to rely on yourself and your own confidence in order for you to make things happen. So work and act with confidence. Know that you have all the tools that you need, all the talents that you need to be able to make this thing a success. So don't doubt yourself and don't second guess yourself. You have everything. Go by your instincts. The High Priestess is the keeper of knowledge, the keeper of secrets. So you have all the information that you need to actually sort things out and get everything on, the show on the road, if you like, and have it be successful. You have what it takes to be a good leader. So just trust in yourself, trust in your confidence, trust in your own abilities, and you'll be able to get this thing to fruition, and you will be able to make a success of it. So I'm going to just draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot, and you've got the Ten of Autumn over here, which says, take steps to ensure the financial security of your children, making wise investments or planning retirement, having family traditions. So the Ten of Autumn is showing that, this, whatever it is, will bring in a lot of money. You'll be able to establish yourself as well, and you have enough money to even put away for to invest in your future. So whatever you're doing now is going to generate a lot of finance, and is going to give you a lot of stability as well. You've got the Chariot card over here, which is talking about success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments. Sorry about that. And being in the spotlight. So whatever you're doing is going to be very, very successful. You are taking that lead role. This Chariot card is you holding the reins, moving this project forward, and it's going to be very, very successful. And you're going to be in the spotlight as well. So it looks like there's some recognition coming in for all your efforts. But, you're going to probably be a rip-roaring success. But you need to be very dedicated, not slack off at all. And you've got the Strength card, which is your card. And this says the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power and kindness and forgiveness. So time to embrace how wonderful you are. So you definitely have good control over the situation, and you will definitely be able to sort through any kind of obstacles and problems, and take that leadership role. So you are going to be a success in this particular project, and it's going to generate a lot of money and a lot of recognition as well. So it looks like things are going to work really in your favor, and I think it looks like there's a lot of travel, and it's something that's very big. It's not something that's really small. So it's going to be opening up the world for you, really, and broadening your horizons, and it's going to be very successful as well. But you must rely on your self-confidence, and you must rely on your own instincts and talents, knowing that you do have what it takes to be able to be successful. So I hope that this reading has resonated. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.